YouTube, you. Woo! Mr. King coming at you live from the studio. Today you're going to be learning how to design an app using MIT App Inventor. So just start by Googling it, and then you're going to want to click on that orange button, Create Apps. And this might take a while, but just make a Gmail account, sign in, and then skip that tutorial video they give you. And now I'm going to show you what to do. So you're going to start with a screen that looks like this. And I'm going to copy one of my students' ideas. Let's say you want to make an app where people can draw and learn how to the basics of drawing and make their own things when they're bored or have anxiety. So here's the art app. When you open it, it just looks very blank, and they give you an Android phone. So on the left, we have all the different things you can add. What I want you to focus on is button and image for right now. So when people download your app, what do you want them to see? Let's say you want them to see your logo, so you're going to drag over image on the left, and then here are the options for the image. What we're going to want to do is click on the picture box and hit upload. Choose a file on your laptop. I'm going to find the logo that my students made, and then I'm going to hit OK. And then over here, you want to hit OK as well. Instead of saying picture none, look for that logo. And then it looks really weird because it's zoomed in. So height, I'm going to have fill. And then width, I'm also going to have fill. You always have to match the height and the width to make it look okay. And then now all they see is the picture. However, they need stuff to click on. That's where the buttons come in. So you're going to drag the button over here. Most of your apps, you want two options: log in and make an account. So we're going to start with log in. So click on the button. You can change the font if you want. I'm going to make the font size bigger. And I also don't like that it's in the left corner. So I'm going to go to width and hit fill. Cool. That looks a little bit nicer. And then for text, I'm going to type login. That's what they're going to be doing more often to save all their art projects. Next, I'm going to add another button below. Okay. Now I want to match the other button, so I'm going to hit width, fill, and I'm going to make the font 20. And then I'm going to say make an account here. Cool. Now the picture is a little bit cut off now. So to reset it, you could hit fill again, or you can hit automatic and then have it reset to fill. Now it shouldn't cut off the buttons. There we go. Cool. Looks good. Next, after you have them log in, you're going to send them to a screen where, let's say, they log in and you want them to pick a background for their art. So I'm going to do that one. Let's say after they log in, they go to the backgrounds page. So I'm going to hit add screen, call backgrounds. Now it's going to load. You can choose from your screens here. Now for backgrounds, let's say I want to give them instructions, but I don't want them to click on it. So I'm going to put text box. It'll automatically go in the top left. I'm going to type in the text, choose a background. Enter. And that looks kind of crappy, so I'm going to make it bigger. And then it got cut off, so I'm going to hit width and hit fill. So I have the whole space. And I don't want it to be left aligned. I want to do center. Okay, much better. Now here's the cool part. Now I'm going to have them click on different backgrounds. So for button, I'm going to drag it over here. And instead of having text, I'm going to delete the text. I want them to have an image. So for image, I'm going to upload some different background pictures. Choose file. Let's say I want them to have bricks. That could be cool. So hit OK. And it looks really zoomed in. So what we did before, we got to change it. However, I want to make it small. I don't want it to take the whole screen, so I'm going to hit 20%. And it looks really weird because it has to match the height and width. So I'm going to have 20 for both. Bam. That looks better. So they can click on this brick background if they want that. Let's say I want them to have a different background. Sadly, it'll drop right below. To fix that, you have to add a table. So scroll down, hit layout, and then look for table, drag it in, and now you can put both of the table and the other button together. You just gotta put it in the table. And if I want the table to take the rest of the screen, I can hit fill, or I can choose how big it is with the %. But I think everything else is gonna have a background. And I don't like the text, so I'm gonna delete the text, and I'm gonna give it a picture instead. So go to image, upload, and I'm gonna find a different background I have the user choose from. Let's give him clouds. Okay, great. And it looks weird, so we're gonna do this what we did before, hit 20%, and then we'll do 20%. Okay, cool. Now they can choose a background for their art. And you can keep going. If you like the button size to be bigger, make the % higher. And that's the basics of the design. That's all we're gonna do today. The coding is when you click on blocks. Right now we're gonna focus on the design. And if you want to click back to the buttons, hit user interface, and then you can start adding more buttons again. Thank you so much everyone for watching me the whole time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like, comment, subscribe, and please comment below if you have any questions. Have a good